Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. In this video, I'm going to be telling you about a movie idea which I think will revolutionize movie making as we know it. Before I begin this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, join our channel membership to get access to perks. Without further ado, let's start. So what this is? Before you ask, no, this isn't some kind of video editor like iMovie or Clipchamp or Filmora or CapCut. In fact, it's not a video editor at all. If you guys also think it's some kind of text to video software, it's far more advanced than that. Let me explain. So have you ever wondered if you could make a movie just by writing a script? Well, that's what this does. So how does this work? First, you'll create an account. The name of your account can be called whatever you want. Then you'll be directed to the home page, and basically in the software's home page, you first hit create and you will have a selection of options to choose, like a movie, a trailer, a song, etc. If you want to make a movie, you will select the movie option, and when making your movie, you will be brought to the section where you'll create the movie. To make your movie, you will first write your script. The script can be written in a story format or an actual script format. It doesn't matter which way you do it. Then you can go online and pick images of different people, backgrounds, vehicles, etc. to be in your video. For example, if you were to write Jack and Jill went up a hill, you would go online and pick two people to play the characters, like Shah Rukh Khan as Jack and Robert Downey Jr. as Jill. And then you can go online and find a hill image, or find a hill image in the app, like at the sidebar, and find your image in the image section. Then after you have all your characters, backgrounds and objects for your scene, you would hit something like generate, and the software would convert your text and everything else into a video with audio. The audio of your characters would sound like the voices of the people you choose. So in this case, Jack and Jill would sound like Shah Rukh Khan and Robert Downey Jr. and look like them in the outfits you chose. To make the audio, you would have to write the name of your character and then the line. For example, in this scenario, you could write Jack and then put a colon and write the dialogue you want your character to say, then click generate. And an output would be generated showing the character Jack saying the dialogue in Shah Rukh Khan's voice. You can select their outfits with online images or pick some outfits in the sidebar. You can also add effects to your movie with this software. You can also make hairstyles for your characters. To do this, you'll need to type out how you want the hairstyle to look. For example, back of the hair shaved, front of hair a circle with purple dye on the front and purple stripes on the top. One side shaved with striped ball lines and one side crunchy. You can also change their hair color and add things to them like tattoos. To do that, just upload the image you want the tattoo to be. You can also change the height, weight, skin color, and texture of your characters. If you want to choose the weather, you'll need to mention it in your script, or just go to the backgrounds tab in the app and select the type of background you want. Remember to be very specific in your script if you want the video to have exact details like you want. So write specifically how you want your environment and the weather conditions in your video to be. You can also make songs, trailers, teasers, and promos. The way you can do that is you can go back to the home screen and can hit create and select trailer, teaser, or promos, and you will have a template that shows you how to make the trailer or teaser, and you'll follow those steps to make it. Or if you want, after you finish your movie, you can click export, and then there will be a drop down and you can select make trailer or make teaser, and the software will generate the teaser or trailer of your video. Same thing applies for promos, but for promos, after you hit generate promo, you will be able to customize your promo however you want. The way you can make songs is, when you go to the home page, you will hit create and then select song. And then on the side of the song option, you will have two options. One will be to make a lyrical song and another will be to make a video song. If you select lyrical song, the The way you'll make it is you will select a background for your song, and to make the actual song, you can type your lyrics and then select who you want the singer or singers to be. To make the music, you will see a music option and have different sound effects and instruments, so you can make the music for the song. Then select who you want the singer to be and hit generate, and your song will be generated with music and the singing of your chosen singer. After you have your audio, you can add it to your lyrical video and then put the lyrical words on your video by typing them. You can also change the font and style of the words and add animations to them. After you finish your video, you can export it by clicking export, and it will make it into a file that you can share or post. To make a video song, you will have to add the images of the people you want in your video, and you can write out the steps the character should do in the song. For example, you could select Allu Arjun and then change his attire of how you want him to look, and then write out the steps or movements you want him to do. You can also select a different background of where you want your character or characters to be in during the song. The way to export this will be by clicking export. Then on the export area, you will fill out a name for the song and sign a form saying you, and if the software has a channel, all copyright rights to the song. After you fill out the form, you will click submit on the form, and then your song will export as a file and will show up on your own page as private or public depending on what you set the visibility as. This will be the same way you export your teasers, trailers, and lyrical or video songs. To make a title card and end credit scene for your movies, you will have a template that you can follow. You can also make it from scratch by typing your text and adding your colors and title animation, etc. The end credits will basically work like the end credit text on iMovie. You can also dub your video. The way this works is, in the software you'll have an area where it will say translate, and you can select audio or audio and video, and then you will have a list of languages to choose from. The languages will be all the languages in the world. To translate, you will have a change language option, then it will show detected language, and then on the change language option you can pick the language you want, and the software will translate your entire video and any titles you put into the language you chose. Once you've finished everything for your movie, you can export/publish your movie. The way this works is, you click export/publish, then you'll first be brought to the checks area where the software will check what you make for any copyright issues. This will be similar to YouTube's checks, except more thorough. It will check to make sure your story is original and that it's not copied from anywhere else. This check will work the same way for your songs or anything else you create, and then you will get a form like you did with the songs, but on this form you will have three things: the confirmed title of your movie. You'll have about 90 days to change the title. If after publishing you want to change it, you could contact the software support team and request for a title change. Then you'll have an option of picking your desired digital platform where you want your movie to be on, like Netflix, Prime Video, Hotstar, or others. Note that you may or may not always get your movie to be released on your desired date or to be exactly on the platform you select, but that depends on several factors, like if there's a space for your movie to be released on the day you decide, or if the digital platform or platforms you picked want your movie. Then you'll have the option of either putting your movie in theaters or directly on a digital platform and the date you want your movie to release. You'll also sign the form, which will give you, and if the software has a YouTube channel, full copyright rights to the songs, teasers, trailers, or anything else you created with the software. Also, unless you're the age of 18 or above, you'll need an adult to sign any forms for anything you create regarding your film or anything else you make using the software, in order to take care of any legal issues that come up. Most likely they shouldn't, but just in case, you'll need an adult to sign any forms. So how and why this would help the film world and movie makers? The way this could help the film world is, this idea could open a gateway for people who are interested in movies to rise. Getting into the film industry is tough. It's highly competitive, with countless individuals trying for limited opportunities. Unless you're born into a film family, becoming a director or actor or producer or cinematographer is very hard. But with this software, you don't need to worry about being in a film family or getting really lucky to be in the film industry. You can make your own films without all that chaos. Also, another way this could help movie makers is, so if there's a pandemic like COVID, directors don't have to worry about halting their movie in total. For example, if you are making a movie and you had 60% of it done, but something made you halt filming, like COVID, you don't need to worry about pausing the movie and trying to figure out a new date. For example, if you are making a movie and you had 60% of it done, but something made you halt filming like COVID, you don't need to worry about pausing the movie and trying to find a new date. If the pandemic only lasts a month, you can just create a segment or part of your movie that you were going to shoot in that month. Like if you were going to shoot 20 minutes of the movie, you could just create those 20 minutes with the software and then shoot the rest of the movie after the pandemic is over, so you won't have to postpone your movie to a later date. This could also help movie makers create very complicated scenes which they can't shoot to make their movie better. The next thing I want to talk about is budget. So with this software, the concept of budget will be no more. Because what is budget? Budget is a financial plan that details the projected costs of making a movie or how much you spend to make the movie. Budget is used for props and green screens and a bunch of stuff for movies. But with this software, you won't have to worry about spending millions or billions to make your movie, because with this, you can make everything right from your home. Imagine making an entire Marvel movie right from your computer with no expenses. That's what this software will do. Now coming to how you actually earn. The way you earn depends on how much collections your movie earns. The money is split between you and the people you use in your movies or shows, whatever it is you make. Unless what you make is purely your own, or the people who are in what you make are fine with you having all the earnings, you'll receive all the money from whatever you create. How can this help educationally? This software can even help you with school. Let me explain how. Let's say, for example, you had a project on Harry Potter and you had to write a part of the story in a modern 21st century version, but you didn't want to write it all out. Instead of creating an entire paper of that scene in a modern day version, you could just create it in a video version to make it easier, and you can be creative and add your own designs to the character and pick whomever you want to be in your video. How this would be graded is, the teacher would have to watch your video and give a rating out of 5, and if you get a 5, then you get an A. If you get a 4, you get a B. If you get a 3, you get a C. If you get a 2, you get a D. And if you get a 1, you get an F. This can also be used as an elective for high school and as a film major for college. Coming to the matter of how it can revolutionize the world of cinema, this idea could give people a new, better and faster way to make movies and let people who love cinema get into movie making. This can also help YouTubers in making videos by making better audio and adding better effects to their YouTube videos. This idea could open up a whole new chapter for cinema. The positives of this software is that it can give a chance for people who like movie making to follow their passion. It can help directors and movie makers to continue making their movies even if they had to halt it for some time because of a pandemic or something, and help YouTubers in making videos. Now I know I shouldn't say negative things about my own idea, but What the heck, I'm going to say it anyways. So the bad thing about this software is that actors, directors, producers, and other people in filmmaking could lose their jobs. I mean, if you can make an entire movie by yourself, then you really don't need other film people. Some people might even hate this idea, but we'll just have to see in the future. In conclusion, this idea could revolutionize movie making as we know it and can definitely help people in making films. Well guys, that's all. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment what you think of this idea, and if you have any ideas of a name for this software. Right now I'm calling it Advanced Movie Maker, but comment down below if you have any ideas for a name. Share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell icon so you're notified for all my uploads. Have a great day. See you next time.